Is Black Panther the hero the alt-right deserves, but not the one it needs right now? Well, let's take a look. I have a friend here in Tokyo that goes by the moniker the Renegade of Funk. See the link in the description and follow him via Twitter. Anyway, he makes some pretty interesting observations and I enjoy our conversations, and I wanted to share his interesting take on the forthcoming Marvel Black Panther movie, based, of course, like so many other movies are these days, on the comic. While I stopped reading comics in my teens and don't watch any of the many comic movies that have been made, the Black Panther is actually very interesting as a character, and surprise, surprise, in fact, he aligns most with the alt-right of all groups. First, he is an ardent nationalist who unapologetically puts his kingdom and his people first. Black Panther goes out of his way to protect his nation from outsiders. Immigration is not only restricted, it's impossible. Wakanda, the nation he rules, is a hereditary monarchy. They don't believe in democracy, and it is racially homogenous and intentionally remains that way. Wakanda is an anti-globalist society with little interest in sharing its wealth and resources. In the trailer of that movie, Claw explains how the nation's supposed poverty is all a front. Wakanda is anti-multiculturalism and a traditionalist society. They have proudly retained numerous religious, ethnic, and gender-based traditions for centuries. Black Panther refuses to help poorer African nations and even turns a blind eye to struggling refugees and migrants throughout the continent, believing it's not in his people's interests to help them. When looking at the character T'Challa, or Black Panther, he wouldn't have much in common with groups like Black Lives Matter, or any contemporary progressive politics for that matter. Of course, he would most likely fight to support black nationalists. He even fought the Ku Klux Klan in one issue. But he's more interested in empowering his own people than trying to win handouts from whites. In the Doom War story arc, he even went as far as to destroy all of the vibranium, which is a fictional vibration-absorbing material upon which his nation relied, forcing his people to become prosperous and independent without it. While I'm certain there are hyper fanboys of the comic that could dispute this characterization of Black Panther and find panels that demonstrate his progressive beliefs and liberal opinions, but what does seem very clear is that the character of Black Panther struggles between traditionalism and modernity. There are other examples of very nationalist, traditionalist, royal characters in comics. Wonder Woman and Aquaman are both very protective of their people and often cultural chauvinists. However, since neither of them are even human, it's hard to apply contemporary political labels to them. Black Panther is human, and he leads a nation on a real continent, Africa. And given his beliefs, those on the alt-right should not only consider supporting the Black Panther movie, they should meme it all over social media and attend screenings en masse, proudly showing their solidarity with him and his values. If not only just for the giggle factor, it would definitely confuse, disorient, and discombobulate those on the far left. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. Also follow the Renegade of Funk on Twitter. His information is in the description below.